Hi, this is Kim-Jamy with JamyDoesYoga. I have a cool new spiffy shirt that I got off of Amazon that looks exactly like my dog. And I had just gotten my certificate from my yoga school, and so as a sort of birthday treat and a graduation treat, my partner Scott got me this really cool yoga mat, so it's really exciting. So it would be my second time practicing on it, and it's nice and sticky, which is a crazy change from my previous yoga mat, which was 6 years old and definitely really dull and a little bit gross. So all fun things that are happening right now. So we're going to get started. This is going to be a 60-minute Vinyasa Flow. And really the inspiration behind this sequence is it's really going to push us to bring out sort of the fiery side of ourselves. And as we bring out our fiery side, how do we find equanimity? How do we find the ease within all the effort? That space between too much and not enough. And so as we go through this flow, really think about, am I building heat? Which I'm going to say, yes, you're probably going to build some heat in this Vinyasa flow. But where can I find the liquid, the water elements, the cool down elements? Maybe it's through my breath, or maybe it's through taking variations or modifications that make sense for my body. Remember, yoga is really about having the pose fit your body and not your body fit the pose. And that's really one of the most important essence about this practice. So let's get started in a seated meditation, or you can sit with your legs crossed. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And just notice your breath. We're just going to take this time to start grounding down into our practice, bringing attention to our breath, our bodies, where our mindset is at. What is the depth of your breath? What is the pace of your breath? Let's set our intentions for today's practice. How do you want to feel, yogis? What is it that you want to feel at the end of this 60 minutes? Is there something that you want to bring to the mat? Or is there something that you want to leave behind? Whatever that feeling is, take an inhale. Bring it to the forefront of your mind. Let it radiate throughout your body. Exhale, ground it down. Let it spread, ingraining into every cell of your being. My teacher always says something along the lines of, I am that I am. It is not separate from me. So that intention, how you want to feel, that is you, and it is not separate from you. Take one more breath in. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, let it all go. Let's get started in Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. You're going to bring your feet together, knees out wide, laying flat on your back. Supta for supine. Laying down. And immediately we're going to wake up our Ujjayi breath, our breath of victory. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose with a soft constriction in the back of our throat. Your Ujjayi is something that you can hear. It is both audible and you can feel it. Take this time for yourself, yogis. Grounding down into your practice. Bringing awareness to your body, your breath, your movement. Constructive rest. Bring your knees together, your feet out wide as your mat. And then we're going to wake up our backs by wrapping our right arm on top of our left, giving ourselves a nice big hug. Take an inhale, press your pelvis down into your mat, lengthen your spine so that your entire back is flat on the mat. Feel for this opening behind your shoulder blades, behind your back. Take an inhale, bring your belly button to your spine. Exhale, roll your shoulders away from your ears. You're nice and long. Your spine is always nice and long. Sometimes I like to lower my chin just a little bit so it's closer to my chest so I can feel more of that stretch behind my neck and upper back. Take 2 more breaths here, yogis. Alrighty. Switch your arms, left arm on top, right arm behind you. Take an inhale, press your belly button to your spine. Lengthen your back so it's all pressed into your yoga mat. Lengthen your spine so that it's nice and long. Take an inhale, roll your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, lower your chin just a little bit so you feel a stretch behind your back. I'm flexing my toes so that I'm engaging my thighs and my legs and bringing attention to every part of my body. Take 2 more inhales in. 2 more exhales out. Bring your knees back to neutral. Untwist your arms, unwind your arms. Half happy baby. Grab a hold of the knife edge of your right foot with your right hand. Your left hand can press down into your thighs. Again, press your sacrum, your pelvis down into the ground. Lengthen your spine. And in half happy baby, you're pulling your leg towards the floor of the mat, simultaneously flexing your foot, kicking it up. So you're creating an internal resistance. And then inside this internal resistance, can you find ease? And breathing into it without judgment or commentary, acknowledging it. Release. Figure 4, placing the shin of your right foot on your left thigh, threading the needle, grabbing a hold of your left thigh or your left shin. This is a great pose to start your practice because you're opening your hips, creating some pretty, not aggressive, but definitely intense hip openers early on in the practice. Supine twist. Squeeze your thighs together and then bring your hips to the right side of your mat. Drop your knees to the left side. Reach your right arm behind your head for a nice spinal twist. As we do these twists and we're doing these spinal twists, we're wringing out our spine, wringing out all the toxics or toxins that we carry. 1 more inhale in. Exhale, bring it back to center. Unwind your legs for a half happy baby on the other side. With your left hand grabbing onto the knife edge of your left foot. Your right hand can press down into your right thigh. Take an inhale, press your sacrum into the ground, press your low back into the ground. Create a nice lengthened spine. Breathing into your hips while you flex your left foot upwards and pull your legs downward. Figure 4. Left shin on right thigh. Thread the needle, grabbing a hold of your right thigh or right shin. If you have accessibility, you can use your left elbow to press against your left thigh, opening that hip up a little bit more. So you can inhale, lengthen your spine nice and long. Supine twist. Squeeze your thighs together. Roll your hips to the left side of your mat. Drop your knees to your right. Reaching your left arm up and over your head. For some reason, supine twists are my favorite. I just love them. I love that feeling of wringing everything out. But today, my body feels really tight and constricted, like I've been contracting in, holding things in, and so this actually feels really intense right now. Whatever it is you're feeling, can you breathe into it, acknowledge it, and let that feeling pass you by. Release back to center. We're going to start our morning off a little bit more intensely. We are going to start by waking up our core, building that early fire. Reach the sole of your feet all the way to the ceiling. You can wrap your hands behind your head and lift up your shoulders if you want more of a challenge. Or if you just want to start kind of early, more constructive core, if there's such things, you can place your hands behind your hips. Take an inhale, flex your foot. Exhale, drop your right foot down 6 inches to the mat. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drop your left foot 6 inches off the mat. Inhale back to center. We're going to do the same thing for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Bring it back down. Cross your legs and rock and roll up and down your spine. Every time you land forward, tap your toes back. Every time you rock back, tap your shoulders. Tap your toes. Tap your shoulders. Tap your toes. Tap your shoulders. Tap your toes. Tap your shoulders. And then meet me in boat pose. You can stay here with your hands clasped behind your thighs, or if you want more of a challenge, spread open your sails. For your boat pose, you're balancing a boat. Take an inhale, pull your chest forward so that your chest is lifted. Breathe here. Alrighty, cross your legs, plant your hands, step back into down dog. First down dog of the day, spread your fingers, press all 4 corners of your palms into the mat. Bring your belly button to your spine. Gaze is in between your foot. Can you relax your neck? Walk your hands all the way back to meet your feet for ragdoll. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. Create some length. Exhale, draw your belly over your thighs. Crown of the head drops to the floor. You can create some gentle movements, clasping onto opposite elbows. Letting your elbows and your head pull you down, sink you down to the mat. Really, as we're doing these opening postures, we're trying to warm up our body, sync up breath and movement, creating awareness, because later on we're going to create some fire into our bodies. So you can sway from side to side, wiggle out your hips, wiggle out your shoulders. I know it looks kind of wonky, but it's fun. Exhale, release your hands. We're going to do some forward fold twists. Place your left hand under your shoulder. Bend your right knee or left knee. Reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, right hand down. Bend your right knee. Left hand reaches to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Right hand to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, left hand to the sky. Last round. Inhale, right hand to the sky. Exhale, and inhale, left hand to the sky. Release. Walk your hands all the way back down to a down dog. Press down into all four corners of your palm. Press your fingers, spread your fingers. Take an inhale, lift your right knee. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, bring your knees forward to step down. Back leg is flat on the mat. Rise up for Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down on either side of your right foot. Lift your hips up and back. 4 half splits. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Move back to Anjaneyasana. Plant your feet. Lift up your legs. Reach your right arm to the sky. For, what is this called? Easy open twist. Hands down. Step back, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Bring your left leg forward, step down for Anjaneyasana. Back leg is all the way flat on the mat. Root to rise, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down. Bring your hips back for half splits. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Move your hips forward. Tuck your toes under. Lift your leg. For crescent open twist. Release, hands down, step back, down dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat, bend your knees. Exhale, step or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your hands and your heart all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Sun salutation A. Inhale, reach your hands and your heart to the sky. Exhale, twist. Left hand forward, right hand behind you. Bring your belly button to your spine. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist the other way. Right hand forward, left hand behind you. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hands down, step back. High to low. Go all the way down to your belly. Yes, yes, yes. Inhale, Cobra. Press down into your hands. Lift your chest. In Cobra, your thighs are flat on the mat. We're still engaging our foot, so press your toes down. Exhale, fold. Release it. Cobra variation. Walk your hands all the way to the outside of your hips. Take an inhale. Rise up. Exhale, release. Locust variation. Intertwine your hands behind your bum. Take an inhale. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Lift your chest. Exhale, release. Hands down, down dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat, bend your knees. Exhale, step or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll do that again. Inhale, lift your hands to the sky. Exhale, open up. Left hand forward, right hand behind you. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side, right hand forward, left hand behind you. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high to low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Lift your hips up and back. Take 3 breaths here, yogis. Inhale, look to the top of your mat, bend your knees. Exhale, step or flip forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Sun B, bend your knees, lift your heart, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high to low we go. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Warrior 1, right side. Inhale, step your right foot forward, back heel down. Root to rise. Exhale, lightning warrior. Bring your body to a 45 degree. Swing your arms back. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Right hand goes up and over. Gaze to the back of your mat. Exhale, windmill your arms down. Hands down. Step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Other side. Inhale, warrior 1, left side. Step your left foot forward, back heel down, root to rise. Exhale, lightning warrior, left side. Body to a 45 degree angle. Swing your arms back. Reverse your warrior. Windmill your arms down. Exhale, chaturanga, step back, high to low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Three breaths in down dog, yogis. Inhale, look to the top of your mat, bend your knees. Exhale, step or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, bend your knees, lift your heart. We're gonna do another round. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Warrior 1, right side. Inhale, step your right foot forward, back heel down, root to rise. Exhale, lightning warrior, swing your arms back. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill your arms down. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Other side, inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through, warrior 1. Exhale, swing your arms back, lightning warrior. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. You can add some excitement by doing a 3-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Three breaths in down dog, yogis. Take one more inhale, fill up your lungs. Exhale, sigh it out through your mouth. One more time, inhale, fill up your lungs. Exhale, sigh it out. Last one, inhale, fill up your lungs. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat, bend your knees. Exhale, step or flip forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, bend your knees, lift your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step back, high to low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Drop your knees, yogis. Move into child's pose or seated meditation. This is your chance to catch your breath, to find the ease in all of that effort. Drink your water. Slow everything down, smooth out your breath, smooth out your nervous system. Final sequence, yogis. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Stay here or flip your dog. Lift your hips up, squeeze into your legs. Take an inhale in. Exhale, unflip your dog, high plank. Side plank, right hand down, left hand to the sky. Stay here or bend your left leg, grab a hold of it from the inside, full expression. Big transition here, yogis. Bring it up and over to land in crescent lunge, root to rise. Clasp onto your fingers on your low back. Take an inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, press into your back foot to lift off into binded airplane. You might take one step or you might just fly into airplane. Release your arms, one-legged Tadasana. Tree pose. Sole of your right foot to your left thigh. Bring your hands to your heart. Standing leg raise. You can grab a hold of your thigh with a bent leg or grab your foot. For standing leg raise, letter V. Release your foot to the center. Bend your knees, step it back. Lightning lunge. Reverse into reverse triangle. Hinge it forward, triangle pose. Unwind your arms, bend your left foot, left leg. Step it back, Vinyasa Flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We have another side. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Stay there, flip your dog. Inhale, plant your foot. Exhale, lift your hips. Unflip your dog, high plank. Ready? Side plank, left hand down, right hand to the sky. Stay here, full expression. Big transition, bring your leg forward. High crescent lunge. Root to rise. Ooh. Root to rise. Clasp onto your hands behind your hips. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Go for that back bend. Stay here or press off that back foot for an airplane. One-legged Tadasana, bend your knees, unwind your arms. Tree pose. Left foot to left thigh, bring your hands to heart center. Standing leg raise, letter V. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, step it back. Lightning lunge. Reverse into reverse triangle. Here we go. Exhale, Trikonasana. Triangle pose. Bring your belly button to your spine. Unwind your arms. Step back. Vinyasa Flow. Alrighty, one more time. Full expression, y'all. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Stay there, flip your dog. Press your legs down, take an inhale. Exhale, lift your hips. Unflip your dog, high plank. Side plank, right hand down, left hand to the sky. Stay there, full expression. Transition, high crescent, root to rise. Take an inhale, bind your hand behind your butt. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Go for that back bend. Get ready. Press down into your right foot. Exhale, kick off, airplane. Release your arms, one-legged Tadasana. Tree pose. Bring the sole of your feet to your left thigh. Standing leg raise, letter B. Pick your journey. Bring it back to center. Exhale, bend your knees, step it back. Lightning warrior. Reverse your triangle. Hinge from the hips, triangle pose. Windshield everything down, windmill everything down, step back, flow through your vinyasa. Exhale, down dog, other side. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Stay here, flip your dog. Press down into your legs, rise up. Unflip your dog, high plank. Side plank, left hand down, right hand to the sky. Bend your knees, go for the full expression. Big transition, step it through, high crescent lunge. Take an inhale, bind at your hips. Lift your heart, go for the back bend. Exhale, press off of your feet. Binded airplane. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Whew. Tree pose. Catch your breath, yogis. Standing leg raise, letter B, or you pick your journey. Bring it back to center. Exhale, bend your knees, step it back. Lightning warrior. Reverse your triangle, spin everything around. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Windmill your hands down, bend your right leg, step back. Vinyasa flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Drop your knees. Sit up on your bum, sit up on your feet. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. That was a really fiery flow, a really endurance-filled flow that really challenged both large transitions and challenged, can you find ease within that practice? And so if there's times where you have to modify, make it work for you. Fire toes. Tuck your toes under and then sit up on top of your ankles. Squeeze your ankles together, squeeze your thighs together, your knees together. Sit up so that your shoulders are stacked on top of your hips. You can stay here or wrap eagle arms. Right arm under left. Interlace them together. Take an inhale, roll your shoulders away from your ears. Take an inhale, lift your arms up. Go for a slight back bend. Exhale, round your spine like you're doing cat pose. Bring everything in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, back bend. Or inhale, round your spine. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, back to center. Release your arms. Eagle the other side. Left arm under, right arm on top. Take an inhale, roll your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. One last one. I know your toes are on fire. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Unwind your arms. Move on forward. Untuck your toes, and you can kind of pat your toes on the ground, bringing some blood, oxygenating it. Sit on back. And then we're going to actually swing our legs forward to move into our back bends. The soles of the feet are planted on the ground, knees to the sky. We're going to do 2 back bends here, or heart openers. The first one's going to be a bridge, and the second one you can choose between bridge or full wheel. Take an inhale, press the tops of your feet, or press the soles of your feet into the mat. Squeeze your legs together, and then lift your pelvis up. You can interlace your fingers behind your hips. Stay here, lift your hips a little higher. Exhale, unclasp your hands, lower your hips all the way down, your upper back, mid back, low back. Alrighty, another bridge or full wheel. You can inhale, press into your feet, tweeze your thighs together, scoop your pelvis up, then slowly lift up. When you're up, tweeze your thighs together, tuck your bum under. Stay here, clasp your hands behind your butt, or go for full wheel. 5 breaths here, yogis. Unclasp your hands. Tuck your bum under. Lower your upper back, mid back, low back. Let everything go. Take a couple breaths here, yogis. And you're going to grab a hold, give yourself a nice hug, and then rock and roll down and up your spine. Rock and roll 3 times. Cross your legs, hands down. Step or hop back into a down dog. We're moving into half pigeon now. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees. Right knee to right elbow, place it down, half pigeon. Inhale, lift up your heart. Exhale, forward fold. I took a week off from teaching yoga and practicing yoga, and I just felt like this class was so unbelievably hard. And it might be what I'm eating, it might be my diet. And so know that every practice is going to feel different for every individual, and sometimes you just feel super enlightened, and other times it can be more difficult. And remember, what you do on the mat is what you'll do off the mat. So find grace for yourself in all of this. Swing onto your right hip. Swing your left leg forward for Shavasana. The right leg is in a sort of a tree pose. Take an inhale, reach your hands and your heart to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. When you get there, inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine from your low belly. Exhale, forward fold. Drop your head. If you want more excitement, right hand to the outer left knife edge of your left foot. Reach your left hand behind you, tent it up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, release. Exhale, cross your legs. Plant your hands, step back to down dog, other side. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, left knee to left elbow. I cannot speak today. And then slide your right leg back. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold for half pigeon. Inhale, rise all the way up, roll onto your left hip, swing your right leg forward for Shavasana. We've done this before. Inhale, lift your hands and your heart to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. When you get there halfway, lengthen from your lower belly. Exhale, forward fold. If you want more excitement, go for the twist. Left hand to the outer knife edge of your right foot. Right hand reaches behind you. Tent up on your fingertips. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Release your arms. Straighten both foot for a seated forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Release. Bend your knees. Pop up back up into Navasana Pose. Stay here. For more excitement, lower, lower down, lower, lower down, lower, lower down. Until you're in a low bow. From low bow, reach your arms up, your legs up. You're gonna teardrop your body, like teardrop them up. Crunch up, and then lower all the way back. Simple spinal twist. Bend your knees. Drop your knees to the right. Gaze to the left. Arms can be in cactus arms. And start slowing down your breath. Letting go of your Ujjayi breath. Coming back to your natural breath. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drop your knees to the left, gaze to the right. Inhale back to center. Give yourself one last hug. Hug everything in like a little ball. Exhale, spread your legs, drop them. Take up as much space as you'd like on your mat. For Shavasana, corpse pose, the last pose of the day. Let everything sink into the mat. Unclench your jaw. If you're unable to quiet your mind, can you say yes to the checklist of things that you have to do? Acknowledge it. Say, I know I have so much I have to do. Then breathe it out, sigh it up. Let it go. Let go of that monologue that you often say to yourself when you're alone and quiet. This is your time to just be. Start waking up your body, bringing breath back in. Bringing life back into your body by making gentle movements, wiggling out your fingers, wiggling out your toes, rolling out your foot, your wrist. And then give yourself a good morning stretch. Point your toes with your arms up and over, like you're just waking up. Bend your knees and then roll onto the side closest to the screen. Take an inhale, fill up your lungs. Exhale, push yourself up to a seated position. You can sit cross-legged, hands on your knees. Thank you for sharing in this practice with me. Bring your hands to your heart. The light in me honors and bows to the light in each and every one of you. Namaste, yogis. Thank you all. If you like this practice, feel free to like and subscribe. It's always helpful to know that this brought some joy, some excitement into your lives. Take care.